What's up, everybody? Walter Hooper with a mini Marketing Minds meet, and I have two guests here with me here at the Not Co-working Space in Grosse Pointe Park, Michigan. We are a high-tech co-working space that caters to those entrepreneurs, those freelance workers that kind of you just want to get out of the house. But I am here today with not one but two. Yes, two new guests on the program. They are with Belle Santé Medical Spa from Saint Clair Shores, Michigan. I have Jessica and Josh sitting right across the table here from me. Say what's up.
Hello.
Hey there.
So so we've been chatting and we've been getting to know them even more and finding out what sets Belle Santé apart. So without further ado, I'm going to yield the floor to you both and allow you to kind of explain to the audience who you are, what is Belle Santé Medical Spa, how are you different from all the other medical spas that are in the Metro Detroit region?
Well, I'll start off by saying, it's definitely unique for a medical spa to be open 7 days a week, have evening hours, and to tie in the spa services with the medical services. So you can, potentially get a massage, and then get some Botox or filler right after. So that would be one of the things, and Josh can go on with more.
I think we offer like this big city luxury feel, but like with a small town vibe. But that's us. We are your friendly neighborhood med spa. We call ourselves Spider-Man. We're your friendly neighborhood med spa. We like to accommodate everyone and just be welcoming. We're not this high-end stuck-up place. We like to just be real and be us. We're huge on education and making sure that clients understand all the services that we offer and what it can do to them. Talking to them like people. It's very easy to go into med spas and for people to just assume what they're talking about because they do it every day. But we've learned over the last really year of being a med spa, not everyone knows what Botox is. So, we have incredible staff who will actually sit down and educate you and make sure you understand what it is and what it's going to do for you and what it's not going to do for you.
So going off of the Botox, I think they correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel
Don't you worry.
I know you will. I know you will, and that's why we're having this conversation. It seems like Botox still to this day, I feel like still kind of has a bit of a stigma to it, and how are you able to we talk about breaking barriers. How are you able to break that stigma, break that barrier for people that are just like, well, this is just something that's it's extremely vain. It's narcissistic. You're just gonna make me look like in the words of Greg Giraldo, a surprise catfish.
Yeah.
How are you able to break that stereotype and really have it be something to be taken seriously, because there are other establishments in this area that do that, but it just seems like they go about it in such a narcissistic, self-indulging manner, and quite frankly, it's fucking annoying. So how do you break that?
So first and foremost, I'm going to tell you right now, everyone's doing it. Whether they admit it or not is a whole different story. Whether someone's going to be upfront and honest with you or not, everyone is coming in for something. Everyone has a little bit of sense of vanity. But something like Botox is not just for cosmetic purposes. It can be used, for TMJ, for muscles. If you grind your teeth, it can help to alleviate that pain. It can be used for migraines.
Sweating.
Excessive sweating. It can be injected under your underarms or on the soles of your feet if you have excessive sweating. There are so many benefits to it, and it's not just for vanity, first and foremost. People obviously, the main thing that they do know about Botox is that it's going to relax muscles from contracting. So a lot of times people seem to think that they're going to have this crazy, wild look all the time, and their eyebrows are going to be up to their hairline. And that's just, it's not the case. I mean, if you have a poor injector who doesn't know what they're doing, sure, anything's possible, I guess. But, it's about finding the right person who is right for you, who understands what you're looking for, and setting those realistic goals. I mean, it's it's just maintaining your health overall. It's your external health, not your internal health, if that makes sense.
And see, I had no idea that it could be used for, TMJ or, excessive sweating, things like that. So being educated and knowing that already, well, you've sold me a little bit. Well, now I'm not. It's not that I'm afraid of needles. It's just,
It's not that bad, I promise.
Have you ever had Botox, Walter?
What are you doing after class?
Well, I do have some crow's feet. No, I'm just joking. So we like to have fun here, but so no, but in all seriousness, no, that is really good to know. I didn't know that, and I'm sure others, had no idea, because I think, especially with the pop culture and the media, they always spin it as just this. I think of these LA bored housewives, they have nothing to do and they want to spend their their husbands or their sugar daddies, credit card. Right.
But that's not what it is, and it doesn't have to be that. So
right. So
the one thing that bothers me are the people that just look super fake, and those are the people who knows what they've had done, whether it's bad Botox, filler, plastic surgery gone wrong. But like, those are the people that scare a lot of other people. What I've been learning this past year becoming a medical spa is, people just, if you put the money aside and, not how much it costs, it's why aren't you doing this if money didn't matter? And they're scared to look like those people. And, the whole point of it is just to enhance what you have going on naturally, if you'd like that, and you don't have to look fake. And when you come into our spa, you're not going to see a bunch of duck lips walking around or anything that looks bad.
No, we don't hire them if they come in walking like that. We don't let them work for us.
Yeah, that's not the look that we're going for. I mean, our nurse will turn people down if they even want to look like that.
She will. I've seen her do it where she'll specifically say, what, I don't think I'm the right injector for you.
Yeah.
It's her name ultimately walking around out there.
Yeah, and ours, and we don't want that. Yeah. So yeah, we're never going to be doing that to people at our location.
So dare I even say, you actually truly give people a pure and beautiful persona.
We do.
There you go. All right. Well, with that being said, let's I like this. We're gonna do a little bit of a fun portion here. So when you are both not, being, the bosses that you are, running Belle Santé, and just growing it every single day with your fantastic staff, what do you both enjoy doing in your spare time and in your downtime? I'm gonna start with you, Jessica.
Well, I definitely like working out. So hitting the gym, lifting weights, kickboxing. I like all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Other than that, I mean, that's kind of what I do in the morning after I drop my kids off. And then it's, on to whatever I got to do for work. And then after, it's kid activities. I mean, we're involved in everything every day, every night of the week. And I definitely love to travel and get out there and see things whenever there's time, which is going to be more so in the summer when I'm not on the school schedule.
Okay. And what about you, Sir Josh?
I don't have time for any hobbies. I've got 2 kids under the age of 3. Like when I leave work, like I'm on dad duty. It doesn't stop. There is no time for fun anymore. In my previous life, I used to love traveling, and hopefully we'll get back to that at some point. But right now it's potty training and babysitting, making sure each other doesn't hit one another.
Yeah, mine's driving to and from all their activities, and it gets better.
I hope so.
It's tough right now.
I love them, but God, oh my God.
Yeah, 2 under 3. That's tough.
So where have you traveled to?
So all over the U.S. I mean, we've been outside of the U.S. We've gone on several cruises. We've been to the Bahamas. We've been to the Dominican Republic. We were actually supposed to go to Europe back in 2020. Back in 2020, right before the pandemic and everything, right around then. And the funniest thing happened in the world.
Yeah, wouldn't you know it? What happened? I can't remember.
So maybe we'll get back there at some point. But
have you traveled anywhere?
Oh, I've traveled a lot. I spent most of my time in the Caribbean, definitely different tropical locations. I did make it out to Europe once. I went to Ireland. So that was cool. That was a different experience. I'd like to go out that way more, just switch it up. But yeah, I mean, I could just go on with all the different islands that I've been to, and hopefully I'll see another one sometime soon.
One day.
Yeah, it's all just been about rebuilding the spa. So my travels, unfortunately, have been put on the back burner for now.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad to learn that, and to, you like to travel, live your best life, right?
Of course.
Provide people to live their best life, and then you in turn can
It's
live
always
your
a
best
good
life.
reset when, get away for a week and come back full of new ideas and energy.
Right on. So, so if prospective clients want to reach out to you, if they want to book an appointment, how can they reach out? Do you have a website? I know we've included some links in the description below here on the live stream, but do you have a website, email, phone number, social media? How can people get a hold of Belle Santé Medical Spa if they're looking to, either pamper themselves or maybe pamper someone else? How can they find you?
Well, definitely all of the above. The best way I'm going to say is just to pick up the phone and call us. Some of the services are a little bit harder to schedule online, or if you're not even really sure what you're coming in for.
Yeah, just talk to someone. I mean, our staff is so educated, and they'll answer any questions you have, including pricing, over the phone. They'll get you scheduled. I mean, by all means, please feel free to send an inquiry or email if that's easier for you. But easiest thing to do at the end of the day is just pick up the phone and call.
Awesome. Well, I gotta say, this has excuse me, this has been really, I've enjoyed this, and I've even learned, yes, I learned some things today. But thank you so much for both of your time, and hey, you did it. You did your first podcast. Well, Jessica's first podcast.
I got one under my belt now.
There you go. Thanks for having us.
No, so this has been another episode of Marketing Minds Me. Thank you, everyone that has tuned in. If you want to find us, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We got other videos down below that you can check out. I'm sure there are some that'll appear here, towards the end of the video, but follow us, subscribe to our channel, like our videos. It's free. Follows are free, as I say. And we can also be found on Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts. And even with the Spotify now, you can even watch our video episodes on there. So if you got the app open on there, hey, go check it out, watch it, listen to it, whatever floats your boat. But this has been another episode of Marketing Minds Meet, and we will see you next time.